mai kako me vilina mai iras and found Iovo iras waikiki new round. Let's start it off. Okay, let's start in men's small section. First thing I've noticed, there's a lot of these Niners Pegasus 41. This is size 8 here, but they're 40 bucks. You guys might remember that these NFL college 41s have been showing up before, but they were like 20 bucks, so seems like the stores got wise to it. And nice pair of Hirachis, 8.5, for 49. Nice. And then we got a couple more 49ers Pegasuses in size 9, and some Mercedes AMG collab Pumas for 35. It's like a nice pair of Lunar Lawns, electric orange, size 9 for 60. And some KD 17s, size 10 for 60. And this is a woman's pair, but they're on clearance. Jordan 312s, size 9, $41. And then in size 9.5 wide, it's a pair of these Adazero electric cleats for 30, a little expensive. Also in 10, got a pair of Windflow 11s for $45. And another pair of KD 17s in size 10.5, nice. And another pair of Adazero electrics. These are size 11.5. And then big sizes, size 14. Got a pair of Zions for 60. Size 13, pair of Metcon Freeze, 55. And then in size 12 for 20 bucks, pair of Adidas Power Lips, 20 bucks, pretty good. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4 more pairs of those 49ers Pegasus. And then kids section, not much going on. There is a pair of Jordan 1s though, pretty cool colorway, $42.99. All right, ladies section, let's check out the big sizes. Got some size 11 DNs. I was hoping these would fit, tried them on. They're like way too big, so maybe I do need to go TDS on the DNs, or maybe even half a size down. I've not found a 10 before. Oh, another pair of those KDs up there. Size 10.5. Got some of these mocks. Haven't seen these in a little bit. $50. And got a pair of Zions in 9.5. These are a men's shoe though. And then also 9.5. Some Court Visions for 40. I think we've seen this colorway before, but in a different size. Oh, I missed this the first time. Size 10 ladies. Pair of pink 2.3s for 70. Nice. And ladies 9 is a little spare, but here's something I haven't found at a Ross before. Got a pair of 5.74s for $55. The little opalescent, iridescent accents, pretty cool. And then size 8.5 for $70. I've got a pair of Jumpman MVPs. All right, size 8, got a pair of these Air Force Wilds for $62. That's interesting. They used to be in the 50s when they first came out. All right, and in size 8.5, I'm not sure what these are. Nike Jamme. These are a tennis shoe, I think, but I'm not sure what they are, if they're like a special edition or something. Anyway, 60 bucks. And then size 7.5, $70. Got a pair of these Forces, double sole Air Forces. Oh, this is interesting, size 6. I thought it was just a triple white pair of DNs, but they're kind of like a silver bullet kind of deal, but like glittery silver bullet, 70 bucks. And then finally, size 6, got a pair of Jordan 2s. I think we've seen this colorway before, but they're back. All right, that was cool. Good way to start. Some solid finds, some Jordans and whatnot. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and stuff. All right, mahalo guys. Aloha mai kako me vilina mai I ras and found I avau I across Hawaii Kai. Well, not yet, but I'm heading there. All right, let's start in the big sizes. Got some of these Jordan Formula 23s on clearance, 41. Some blazers. Some break starts in women's 11 for $36.99. Got a pair of these Form Selects, $30. And those will be size 11. Okay, this Presto was really beeping at me, so I'm just gonna leave it here. $57, size 12 and a half. Size 12, got a pair of Cortezes for $39.99, not bad. And size 10 and a half. Some of these Forces, still not sure what kind of Forces, but $62.99. Also size 10 and a half. Got a pair of wrestling shoes for $40. New colorway, interesting. And then hiding above, these are actually size 9, $70. Pair of the R4 Shocks. And then women's 10, $60. There's a pair of pre-days. We've seen this before, but usually in smaller sizes. And then $52.99, size 11 and a half. It's a pair of Pegasus 41s. Got a pair of size 6Y GTs. We've been seeing these, same old price, $35. Okay. And then we've got another R4 Shocks ladies 9, but in the ladies 8 section. And then a pair of Dunk Lows for $59.99, 8.5. I wonder if these were part of an old run of Dunks, because they're the original Dunk price. And then a pair of the Jumpman 2 trays in a different colorway for $60. These are size 8. And for $62.99, got a pair of Air Forces, size 8. Okay, we'll do a little jump. It's a pair of TL Shocks. I think these are different from the white and blacks. I don't remember the silver heel. Anyway, size 6, $70. And then there's a few pairs of these Valentine's Day Court Visions, same price, $44.99. Looks like the moccasins have gone on clearance. These are size 6.5 for $16. But also some Dunk Lows on clearance. Size 6.5, $41.99. And then also in size 7, got a pair of Infinity Run 4s. And up here, some Run Falcons on clearance for $23.99. Pretty good clearance stuff. And then down there, size 6.5. Got a pair of Metcons. Cool. Size 6, $50. Got a pair of these pickleball shoes. And size 7.5. There's 2 pairs of those Jumpman 2 trays. And another pair of R4 Shocks in 7.5. Okay, kids section, there's not too much. I mean, there's a bunch of these smaller 270s that are supposed to be in the ladies section. And then there's a pair of those anti-hero blazers that we saw at Waikiki a while ago, $54.99. Got a pair of Jumpman MVPs up here in 6.5 for $40. And got some Mellow shoes, $29.99. I think these are the 02? No. I think these are the 03 or 4s. And then size 3.5 for $50. There's a pair of Jaw ones. Okay, I feel like the men's section has gotten smaller since the last time I've been here. Anyway, start off with a pair of TNs, $80, size 7. And then there's a pair of men's Air Max 1s for $70. all kind of right next to each other. And then size 6.5, although this is a GS shoe, but it's $22, Air Max 90s. 90's my favorite silhouette, nice. And then for 20 bucks, size 7.5, got a pair of Zoom Javelins. Looks like there's a tiny pair of these Joker 180s here too. Some LeBron 22s, men's 6 for 70 bucks. And some of these Adazero electrics that we saw at Waikiki. Then in men's 8, we've got a pair of, are these Y knots? Size 8, got a pair of Pegasus Waves for $64.99. Another pair of Adazero cleats up here in size 8.5. Some Adidas Courts. Also, there's like an orange pair of these Snoop Dogg Skechers. Let's see. Size 8.5 for 30 bucks. Heading into 8.5, 9. I'm not sure what these Pumas are. There's a few pairs of them. I kind of like them. Got a pair of Freaks, size 8.5 for 50 bucks. Nice. And then a pair of these Nike combat boots for $60. And the Niners Pegasus are also here. Size 9, still $40. And then we've got some things we've been seeing around at other stores like the Lunar Lawns, Duramos. So this is that pair of DNs with the colorway that I like, but still ladies, still won't fit, size 9. And then we go into 9.5. There's 2 pairs of those Niners Pegasus, pair of exhibits. And these are size 9, but they're another pair of the Adazeros. Pair of the electric ones over here, size 8.5. Oh wait, these are Under Armour. Have they always been Under Armour? All right, size 13. Wait a minute. Anyway, pair of Zions, they're in the wrong size. And then we've got a pair of the Forums, still $40. These are size 10.5. And then a couple things here. These are size 8.5. These are just kind of like a mishmash of sizes. 70 for the TN Drifts. Nice pair of black and gold P6000s. I'd like to find this in my size, 50 bucks. Pair of the more recent Hardens, size 13. No, size 11.5 for 40. And then a couple pairs of these Mellows. We saw Kahala. There's 1, 2. And a Pegasus 2K5 in size 3.5. Oh, I missed this first time around. A pair of Air Trainers, only 50 bucks, size 11.5. The Bo Jacksons, nice. All right, getting into the bigger sizes, size 12.5. Freak 23 cleats for $34.99. Got a 12.5 pair of these 180s that have been showing up. The blue and yellow one, 60 bucks. Got one more pair of these Niners Pegasus for 40, size 11. Another pair of 180s, size 12. And then down here, size 11, got a pair of Adidas Forums for 40. And huge, size 15. Some Sabrinas for 50. I think there's another pair up here that's on, nope, not on clearance yet. We'll wait. Oh, and one more Mellow. Oh, what size is this? Size 13 on this last pair of Mellows. Huge. Okay, that wasn't quite as good as what I'd seen last time we went to Hawaii Kai, but had some stuff. It was nice to see some new things. New colorway, the P6000, Dunks on clearance, Bo Jacksons. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna run back into Costco now. Mahalo guys, I'll see you on the next episode.